so I'm back with another build for this. This time around, it's definitely what I would call an experimental build. It's going to be the Hexblade for what I've got right now. I don't have any other spells with me other than what I've already practiced with, mainly due to the fight that I'm going to use it in. But I wanted to build a class revolving around the Silent Sword of Wisps because, I mean, come on, who doesn't think this sword is freaking cool? It looks amazing, and its multi-strike crap is through the roof. This class is going to use potions with a spell for healing as a backup just in case. Again, no shapeshift involved with this one. The only thing I switched from the armor loadout from the last build is I gave it the Helm of the Guardian Ascendant, which gives me another 5% spell damage resistance, and it gives me Rush, which restores 71 health when inflicting a critical strike. And if people don't know what this one is, it is part of the same set for the body and gloves, which is the High Warden outfit ascended with an Astral Heart at the end of the game place that you go to. As far as everything for talents, it's all the same. I changed this to Staff Expert because my other class that I'm going to make involves a staff. But everything else is exactly the same as the last Druid build. As far as stats, because it's a Hexblade, we're going to be relying heavily on magic damage, along with a fairly basic strength stat. We had to cut back on health a little bit, so health is only at 30 for Con. It gets us just a little bit above 1,000. Strength is at 75, which still gets us 133 base. Wisdom's 70 again, but that's just me and I guess OCD kicking in for a 1400 mana pool. These spells, though, they eat at the mana pool. Even with this cape, I ran out of mana on the one test fight that I ran off so far. And intelligence is at 68, which is the base intelligence for a mage class. And it puts it at a base 126 for magical attacks. The spells hit like a truck. They really do, even at 68. The spells hit like a truck right now. So I'm going to go ahead and show this off against the Hollow Knight. I just wanted to get the stats out of the way at the beginning. Should say going into this is not a everyone user-friendly build for the Druid. It's more of me just having fun slinging spells around, and if somebody wants to test it out for themselves, make an improvement to it, try and adjust to what they think might be a little bit better, then that's all done. You know, I honestly debated on taking away 5 more from strength and the 2 from the wisdom pool and adding it to intelligence, but then again, the wisdom pool would be too low for having as many spells as I do. I don't know. There's a limit of 87 skill points, and what you do with them is completely up to you. This is just another idea thrown out there with a little bit of a more, you need a little skill behind your build in order to make it work efficiently kind of deal. But yeah, let's get into this real quick. I can still take a hit on this full strength in the face. That was a low roll on a spell too. It was 1400 damage without a crit on a low roll light bomb, level 2. Because of that boost to the magic stat. And Poison Rain actually causes leech effect as well. Because of the multi-strike being so high, our spells are going to cause more multi-streak than our melee weapons. And that's kind of messed up, and that's what I was going for. It's still a multi-streak leeching kind of build, and honestly, if you get a multi-strike or a crit light bomb level 2 on these crystals, it one-shots them. So, there's that. Kind of a pain to use this class because it does rely on 2 different sets of damage. but the honest thing I was trying to do was just have fun with the class, with the sword, and be able to make it work. Like I said, there is a little bit of skill involved with this class. It's not completely user-friendly like the last one that I made. The last one that I made, I honestly feel like I moved to pick up the game right away and build off of that and be absolutely fine and good to go with it. This one, not so much. The Hollow King is easy regardless of who you are in the world, but running the different builds constantly is still something I see to be a challenge for some people, probably. Yeah, but that's about it for this build. Just wanted to make some fun with the sword. Obviously, if you try and test this against anything stronger, then that's on you. I don't have the opportunity to do that right now. Just remember to run the correct spells when you do, because Greater Poison Rain and Light Bomb aren't going to cut it for everything. Light Bomb level 2 specifically won't cut it for the Light King. But other than that, you can use this with a backup spell of an elemental matchup that works well for you, and try and have a blast. I feel it's better if you go against bigger bosses with this one with a partner or two, if your game's not too laggy and allows that. Because, again, this one is a frail build, and it's meant to just make a fun class using the Silent Sword of Wisps. Because, again, who doesn't think that sword's cool? It's a glowing sword that looks like it actually belongs to a druid in any type of lore, and I just thought I'd have fun with it. Anyways, guys, I got one more build coming for the druid. It's going to be probably the equivalent of the Rune Knight, minus the magic aspect. It's going to be the tankiest that I can probably try and make a druid, and I think I'm going to have a lot of fun with it. It might be a week or two until I get it out, but in the meantime, guys, you got this one, you got the other druid one, and you can always check out the other Borderlands videos for more ideas on class builds. In the meantime, guys, have a good one, and I'll catch you all next time, alright?